without further ado, this is the Valley Road Bridge over the Passaic River Concept Development Study. This is the Valley Road. Here's a river road. This shows a quick snapshot of local capital project delivery process. This is where we are at this time, is local concept development phase. Next is PE, final design and construction. Each phase will take about 18 months or so, and in between that, there's a procurement process. So to go from concept development to construction, it'll take about 5 years or so before the construction we get to construction phase. Again, this is a quick overview of what the current state of the bridge condition is. One thing to take away, I think everyone knows that the current bridge is posted with a weight limit of 16 tons, and there's about just about 9,500 vehicles that crosses the bridge every day. A bridge condition, it is structurally deficient due to the condition of the substandard condition of the inventory rating, as well as substandard poor condition of the substructure as well. Sufficiency rating of 45 out of 100. Here's some photos of existing deterioration. As you can see, there's a lot of cracks in the fluorescence. Spall concrete. Here's a close up shot of large deep spall areas. You see the chunk of pier cap that's missing. Water damage, and you see all the concrete encasement on the beam that has completely deteriorated and fallen off. So it's in need of repair. Something needs to be done. This is some of the constraints map. As you can see, this is the Passaic River. It's surrounded by freshwater wetlands, and we got highlands planning area on the left-hand side. We got Green Acres and Cumber Park on the lower left-hand corner, and here's a water booster station, and here's a sewer station. And just north of it, north of the bridge, we got 20-inch water main that ties into this booster station, and then we got an 8-inch water main. And on the south side, we got the gas main and telecommunication, all under the waterway. So those are some constraints. Why you'll see why those constraints become important when I get to that alternative analysis side. Here's a shot of the booster station, and here's the pump station that's east of the bridge. Entrance to the park, trail to the park. Purpose of the project is to address a structurally deficient bridge. Project need, this bridge is a bi-county bridge connecting Morris and Somerset County, and provides commuters access to I-78 and 287. And again, we also need to address the structural deficiency and upgrade latest safety measures. All these bullet points I won't go through, but these are the goals and objectives our project team came up with to make sure that whatever that we provide as an alternative, we'll try to meet as many of these bullet points as we can. With that, we went through various alternative analysis, and first thing we came up with is short and sweet. We close the roadway down, contractor goes in, rip the bridge out, put a brand new one in. Second alternative is very similar to the first one on the full detour. Goes in, replace the bridge, and we'll realign the river road. And I'll show you what that realignment looks like later on the slide. Third alternative, we looked at the shifting the Valley Road just to the north. And I think I mentioned that there's a 20-inch water main and 8-inch water main just north of that bridge, which became an issue. But this will be done under two-stage construction. That means traffic is maintained all throughout the construction with that alternative. So now we looked at the fourth one, which is taking the Valley Road and shifting it to the south of it. But now they got into issues of, now we're impacting the Green Acre and Cumber Park that you saw, where there's a potential to take right away from that, as well as impacting the gas line that was on the south of it and the communication line. Again, it maintains the traffic, one lane each way all throughout the construction. So alternative 5 is very similar to alternative 3, to shift to the north, but we don't go as wide. So we're trying to avoid the impacts of 20-inch water main that ties into the booster station that's nearby. Again, two-stage construction, traffic is maintained, very similar to the third, but it's not as wide as alternative 3. Now, alternative 6 probably has the least amount of impact when it comes to footprint, because we can stay within the right-of-way, but to do that, we need to utilize 3-stage construction. So it's a longer construction time, higher cost, and safety is a concern because we're working in the middle section of the bridge. Now you're working with a two cattle chute traffic, line of traffic that's going by. So there was a safety concern related to alternative 6. So I know you can't see this, but I just wanted to show you this. This is the project comparison matrix, where we took all those alternatives, including doing nothing and just rehabilitating the bridge. We populated all that and compared it to the criteria like environmental impacts. How much right-of-way are we taking? How much does it cost? What is the construction duration? What is the impact to the traffic? The access issues? So all that gets populated and compared in order to come up with what we call the preliminary preferred alternative, PPA, that best suits the project need. And you saw those bullet points of goals and objectives. Which one of these will meet most of those goals and objectives that we have developed? So again, that's why this is there. Again, if you want to see it in detail, it's available on our project website. Please, I would encourage you to go there and take a look. So this is what I call the PPA that our project team came up with in support with, we had Public Information Center prior to this, as well as local officials briefing as well. Alternative 5, the shift to the northern alignment, is what we're proposing as a PPA. As I mentioned, this is a 20-inch water main that's under the river that we had to stay away from because this ties into the booster station. But this is a final cross section. When it's all done, you're going to get 2 12-foot lanes, 2 8-foot shoulders, and 2 6-foot sidewalks as a final cross section. Here's a plan view of that, and there's a realigned river road that we talked about. One of the advantages of this was we have had a lot of feedback saying there was a site distance issue at this intersection, so we were actually encouraged to relocate it over here to improve the site distance when you're coming out of River Road onto Valley Road traffic. And again, this 2 black line indicates outline of the existing bridge, and you can see how the whole bridge is shifted slightly to the north while staying away from this 20-inch water main. So again, this is a final alignment that we're proposing as a PPA. And how we get to that will be, like this is an existing bridge cross section. There's 2 existing sections just because of the fact that 2 outer section is different from the middle span. This is how we're going to maintain the 2 lanes of traffic at all times. We're going to shift the traffic to the southern section of the bridge as much as we can while we demo and overbuild on the north side. As soon as this is done, we'll switch the traffic over and we demo and build the southern side. Once this is done, this is one minor stage. The traffic gets moved into its final position, and we just have to build a sidewalk while final traffic position is maintained. So this will take about 2 construction seasons to complete this construction. And this just shows our concept development design phase. It takes about 18 months. We've gone through all the milestones, and we're trying to finish this phase out around early June of this year. And with that, hopefully, we will need the resolution of support from the township supporting our PPA so we can move into the next design phase of the project. So if everyone's in agreement with the PPA, we will give you guys, council members, the draft resolution of support for your next meeting for you to review and vote on and get a concurrence on that resolution of support. Now, I told you about that Valley Road, Valley Road Bridge in New Jersey.com, that MJ.com, that's our project website. All the information that I went over really fast, it's all on the website. There's a comment section, question section. If you have any questions, please submit those questions. One of us from the project team will get back to you. We have a Twitter page as well. If you have a Twitter account, I don't, so you're more than welcome to follow it. I'm too old to. I was told by my daughters I was too old to have a Twitter account, so I stay away from them. Again, this is a website. Please do visit the website. Any questions you have, please submit them. These other contacts that we have Brian from Somerset County, Megan from Morris County, and Rich from NUTPA. Again, all these contact and project team contact information is on our website, so please go and just flip through it. And any questions you have, please submit them